In this video, I'm going to show you how to sew together the straps for the Pinafore, the Macy Pinafore. There's a couple different ways that we can do this, and I showed you one way in the tutorial, but now I want to show you an alternate way, and it actually does save some steps, some sewing steps, the way that I'm going to show you now. But you know, and that's the really great thing about sewing. We can kind of choose the way that we're most comfortable with. So let's go ahead and get to it. This is going to be the finished product, and as you can see, there's no stitching line on this edge on this strap. And in the tutorial, there is a stitching line. So we're going to get rid of that stitching line, and this is how we do it. We just go ahead and sew the flutters where they're marked between the blue dots, and then I've already trimmed off the excess already. So we're just going to bring the right sides together, and of course this is going to remain open. So we're going to pin along the long edge all the way down. This size that I'm working with is the 12 to 18 months. So it's the smallest size, and you can see that the flutters are little, they're not too bunchy right there, but if that's the case, no worries. Just make sure that this edge is clear and you're only pinning the two fabrics of the strap. And then at the end, we'll want to enclose that too. Now we'll want to go ahead and sew it, and I'm going to put it in my machine, the flutter side, the part that I sewed already on, that's going to be facing up, just so it can act as a guide as I'm sewing my 1/2 inch seam allowance. We'll want to pivot at that corner. And we can backstitch there. All right, take our pins out and let's trim that seam allowance. Trim it off diagonally at the corner there. I'm just going to go all the way down. And we're going to get our loop turner, my favorite tool. Insert it. Make that hook come out at the other edge there, and then we're going to bring it through. Now it's going to be a little tricky when we get to the flutters because they're so packed in there. So we just got to kind of wiggle it a little bit. And they'll come, just kind of exercise a little bit of patience with it. Unhook it. And I like to insert it one more time to kind of point out those corners. There we go. And we can cut off those strings. But now we'll want to iron it flat, and ta-da, that's what you'll have.